It's Thursday, May 31st. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. And Taro, my friend on Facebook, says, my sister says that she loves Jesus Christ, but she's not Christian because Christians do nothing. They do not follow the laws of Christ. To be a Christian in these times is just a label. What do you think about this? Well, Antero, I think your sister has a point, honestly. I think it's a little extreme, but she has a point. You know, sometimes I really shudder when I hear some Christians speak, because out of their mouth flows hatred and discord and, just a lot of junk. And then I realize that sometimes, people equate me with Westboro Baptist Church, where they hate everybody, it seems like. And I realize that there are people who call themselves Christians who definitely don't follow Jesus Christ. And I've thought about that sometimes, Do I really want to use the term Christian? Or do I really want to just call myself a follower of Jesus Christ? And I've done both. And some people say, well, the word Christian is just a man-made word anyway, so, we really don't need to use it. And that's really not true. Let's go back into history just a little bit. The first recorded use of the word Christian is found in Acts chapter 11, verse 26, which says, in Antioch, the disciples were first called Christians. There we go. That's where it started, with the disciples in Antioch in the first century A.D. Now, the second time is in Acts 26, when Herod is talking to Paul and he says, do you think that in such a short time you can persuade me to be a Christian? He understood what it meant. Herod understood what it meant. And then the third time is 1 Peter 4:16. He says, if you suffer as a Christian, do not be ashamed, but praise God that you bear that name. I like that, don't you? And so I do use the term proudly. And I praise God that I can bear that name, Christian, Christ-like, to be a follower of Jesus Christ. That's a good thing. But Antero, I understand what your sister is saying. And sometimes I think, how can I distance myself from all of these people who are calling themselves Christians, and they're really not followers of Jesus Christ? And these days, especially here in the United States, almost everybody would say they're Christians. Why? Well, my grandmother was a Christian, so I'm a Christian too. Or it's hereditary, our whole family is Christian. That kind of thing. And the truth is that God doesn't have any grandchildren, only sons and daughters. You have to accept him personally. But we have all these ideas of what constitutes a Christian. And, sometimes we do get embarrassed by other Christians, by the way they act, by the things that they say. And we think, how do I distance myself from them because I don't want to be like them? Well, the real truth is this, folks. People are not as concerned about what group you belong to. They're just watching you. And, our energies really ought to be spent in improving our relationship with Jesus Christ, and then living our lives in front of people. You see, that's the whole purpose. That's why 1 Peter 3:15 says, be ready at any time to give a quiet and reverent answer to anyone who asks you about the hope that you have within you. You see, if you live your life in front of people, and you have a vibrant relationship with Jesus Christ, they'll ask you the questions. Doesn't matter what kind of label you use. So, Antero, I understand where your sister's coming from. And I don't think there's any wrong with just saying that I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. Kind of means the same thing. But the real bottom line isn't what you call yourself. It's how you live your life. I hope that helps. God bless you. Have a great day.